Webheads, I'm Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, December 16th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Sony Pictures is gearing up for the release of Uncharted. The studio shared a poster for the action-adventure film Wednesday featuring Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. The poster depicts fortune hunter Nathan Drake, played by Holland, and his mentor Victor Sully Sullivan, played by Wahlberg, standing with the shipwreck in the background. The caption reads, "The race for the greatest treasure never found begins in Uncharted movie." Uncharted is based on the Naughty Dog video game series of the same name. The game follows Drake as he travels across the world in search of treasure and historical mysteries. The first game, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, was released in 2007, while the most recent, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, was released in 2017. The Uncharted film is written by Rafi Judkins, Art Markham, and Matt Holloway, and directed by Ruben Fleischer. Sophia Ali, Tati Gabrielle, and Antonio Banderas co-star. Singer-songwriter Jules Dress as a Heart won Season 6 of Fox's The Masked Singer on Wednesday night. YouTube star Todd McCall wearing a bull costume was the runner-up. Celebrities who competed and were eliminated in this season included David Foster, Catherine McPhee, Faith Evans, Bobby Burke, Willie Robinson, Natasha Bedingfield, John Lydon, Honey Boo Boo, Amama June, Rob Schneider, Ruth Pointer, Larry the Cable Guy, Twigga, Tony Braxton, Vivica A. Fox, and Dwight Howard. The judges were Jenny McCarthy, Ken Jean, Nicole Schlesinger, and Robin Thicke. Nick Cannon was the show's host. CBS has renewed its investigative drama CSI Vegas for a second season to air in 2022-2023. Season 1 of the Jerry Bruckheimer-produced show wrapped on the network December 8th. Amy Rosenbach, the executive vice president of current programs at CBS, said in a statement Wednesday, "The incredibly talented CSI Vegas creative team and cast did a superb job this first season, brilliantly updating and portraying the CSI universe with fresh stories and a new crime lab, proving that after 20 years, the CSI fan base is still hungry for more and ready to embrace a new chapter in this illustrious franchise." Starring Paul Newsome, William Peterson, and Georgia Fox, the show is a sequel to CSI's Crime Scene Investigation, which ran from 2000 to 2015. The ensemble of the new version also includes Matt Laura, Mandeep Dhillon, and Mel Rodriguez. CBS did not specify who from the cast will be returning for Season 2, but Deadline.com reported Peterson will not return to the show other than in a behind-the-scenes role as a producer. Apple TV Plus has released a stop-motion animated holiday short featuring characters from its comedy Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso presents The Missing Christmas Mustache, streaming now on Apple TV Plus and YouTube. Features the voice talents of the live-action show stars Jason Sudeikis, Hannah Waddingham, Brendan Hunt, Jeremy Swift, Juno Temple, Brett Goldstein, Phil Dunster, and Nick Mohammed. In the short, Ted's friends help him search for a lost item that ultimately leads him to realize the meaning of the holiday season, according to a synopsis. Season 2 of Ted Lasso was recently named AFI's Television Program of the Year and is currently up for multiple Critics' Choice Awards. Ted Lasso follows a kind-hearted, optimistic American football coach hired to manage a British soccer team despite having no experience. The Goonies theme TV Fox series recently passed on its development again, this time at Disney+. Variety, Deadline, and The Wrap report Wednesday that the family-friendly streaming service has revived the project, which is being produced by Warner Bros. TV. The show is about a teacher helping students film a shot-by-shot remake of the beloved 1985 kids' adventure movie, which was directed by Richard Donner and produced by Steven Spielberg from a story Spielberg imagined. The original cast includes Sean Astin, Corey Feldman, Josh Brolin, Martha Plimpton, and Kerry Green. The Bold-type creator, Sarah Watson, penned the pilot for what was initially called Untitled Film Reenactment Project for Fox, but the network passed on it in May because it wasn't a good fit for its demographics. Clancy Collins White, the executive vice president and head of development at Warner Brothers TV, said in a statement Wednesday, "Sarah worked nonstop to deliver this incredible script. We had our table read, and then the world shut down for COVID. So we came back many months later and finished this beautiful pilot, and it was an incredible cast, but unfortunately a little bit too young for Fox. And so we immediately swung into high gear and hit the town with it. We did not yet have anything in development at Disney Plus. It's been another example of being able to carve a pathway where there wasn't one by virtue of a great story, a great pilot, a great series. The deal has been taken a while to make, but we're really excited with moving forward." Ben Affleck discussed his recently controversial interview with Howard Stern while appearing on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Affleck interviewed with Stern made waves on social media as he candidly talked about his previous marriage with Jennifer Garner and his struggles with alcoholism. The actor on Wednesday addressed comments about Garner from the interview that he felt were taken out of context in news articles and on social media. Affleck told Kimmel they had literally taken the conversation that I had for 2 hours and made it as if I was saying the exact opposite of what I had said. I had gone on, said how much we respected each other, cared about our kids, and put them first. He continued, "It said that I had blamed my ex-wife for my alcoholism, that I was trapped in this marriage. Just made me out to be the worst, most insensitive, stupid, awful guy." Affleck said the situation hurt his feelings and noted that he has to draw a line when it comes to his kids. The 49-year-old shares 16-year-old Violet, 12-year-old Serafina, and 9-year-old Samuel with Gardner. He says, that's not true. I don't believe that is the exact opposite of who I am, what I believe, and I would never want my kids to think about the fact that I would say a bad word about their mom. Affleck next stars in The Tender Bar from director George Clooney. The film is coming to selected theaters on Friday before it heads to Amazon Prime Video on January 17th. Comedian Jay Leno's syndicated game show You Bet Your Life is returning for a second season. The weekend's show premiered in September. Leno co-hosted with Kevin Eubanks, who led the Tonight Show band when Leno was the star from 1992 to 2009. Fox First Run, the distribution unit of Fox Corp, also ordered additional seasons of Merritt Vieira's 25 Words or Less, Sherry Shepherd's Dish Nation, and Judge Faith Jenkins' Divorce Court. The programs will continue to air on Fox television stations around the United States through 2022-2023. Stephen Brown, the executive vice president of programming at Fox television station, said in a statement on Wednesday, "Fox First Run's main priority is to always focus on our audience first by allowing them to appear, contribute, play, and win. All of our programming, both present and ones in development, have two key elements: extensive interaction." The Lord of the Rings cast reunited for a special sketch on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Elijah Wood, Orlando Bloom, Andy Serkis, Sean Astin, Billy Boyd, Dominic Monaghan, Hugo Weaving, and Viggo Mortensen joined Colbert, John Baptiste, Killer Mike, and Method Man for a rap celebrating the Lord of the Rings trilogy 20th anniversary. In a sketch titled One Trilogy, Colbert declares the Lord of the Rings movie the greatest film trilogy ever released. Pitch Perfect star Anna Kendrick makes a cameo. The Fellowship of the Rings films, the Lord of the Rings films, The Fellowship of the Ring in 2001, The Two Towers 2002, and The Return of the King 2003 are all based on the J.R.R. Tolkien novel. The fantasy film series was directed by Peter Jackson. Ian McKellen, Liv Tyler, Cate Blanchett, John Rhys Davies, Sean Bean, and the late Christopher Lee also star in the trilogy. Colbert is a big Lord of the Rings fan who had a cameo as a Lakestown spy in The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, based on Tolkien's novel The Hobbit. He spoofed the character Aragorn, played by Morgensen, on the Late Show in 2019. Amazon Prime Video is developing a new series based on the Lord of the Rings universe. The show is set to thousands of years before The Hobbit and will premiere on September 2nd, 2022. Kid Cudi discussed how he came up with his stage name while appearing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Kid Cudi said on Wednesday, my first rap name was when I first started when I was like 15 was Little Scott. I was just a big fan of Lil Wayne at that time, and we were so close in age, so I was like, oh, that is a young dude doing his thing. That's pretty cool. So I started off with Little Scott. Kid Cudi then explained how he wanted his stage name to be more personal, so he changed it to Kid Mask, which used the first half of his last name. Kid Cudi's real name is Scott Ramon Seguro Rescuti. He says people kept confusing it and thinking I was saying like Kid Mess, so that would really make me upset. Kid Cudi then settled on his now famous moniker as he started to record music and intros for mixtapes. Kid Cudi stars in Netflix's Don't Look Up, which follows Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence as two low-level astronomers who warn mankind of a comet that's coming to destroy Earth. And finally, the new documentary, The Sound of 007, is coming to Apple TV+. The new project will explore the history of the music of James Bond films. From the iconic 007 theme song to Billie Eilish's No Time to Die, the documentary gives an in-depth look at the music of the long-running franchise through interviews and archive material. The project hails from MGM, Eon Productions, and Ventureland, and will premiere on Apple TV+ on October 2022 to mark the 60th anniversary of the James Bond series. Ventureland and Eon Productions previously collaborated on the James Bond documentary Everything or Nothing, The Untold Story of 007. The most recent James Bond film, No Time to Die, was released in October. The film marks Daniel Craig's fifth and final movie as Bond. James Bond producer Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson said in September that they won't discuss Craig's replacement until 2022. And that is your Entertainer Report for Thursday, December 16th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainer Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainer Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.